Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another update on the Newberg, Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, January 15th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you. Before I do, though, I do want to remind you that if you already haven't subscribed to my channel here on YouTube, encourage you to do so. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local real estate market. So with that said, on with the update here. So last week we had 6 new listings come on the market in Newberg, up 1 from the prior week, and kind of matches a high for the last 8 weeks here in terms of new listings per week. Ended the week, though, with only 71 homes on the market, which you can kind of see has been declining here for the past 8 weeks now, after reaching a high of 97 homes on the market here about 7 weeks back. The median price and days on market for those active listings, you can kind of see it's been holding very steady here at 550,000 for the most part over the past 7 weeks now. Days on market has been increasing. You can kind of see we started at 67 days of average market time. This last week kicked up to 88. So we're getting close to about 3 months of average market time for these 71 homes on the market. So, homes are definitely on average, taking longer to get into contract and sell right now in Newberg. Moving along to pending sales. So last week I showed we had a pretty good little surge in new pendings. We had 13 go pending last week, which was a big increase. You can kind of see certainly a high for the past 8 weeks, and ended the week with 27 homes in pending status, which you kind of see is kind of in the middle, kind of where it's been over the past 8 weeks. But it's nice to see a surge of some new pendings this past week. The median price and days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see the price, both measures have been on the increase. So the numbers are a little hard to read here, but kind of had a low of 464,000 here 7 weeks back. And last week it came in at 550,000 again, which was the same as the week prior. And then days on the market for the pendings, you can kind of see we had 38 to start off with, and that climbed up to 80 a couple weeks ago. And this last week came back down a bit to 67 days. So again, that's a little over 2 months of average market time for these 27 homes that have actually got into contract and went pending. And then lastly here, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I showed that we only had 2 new closings last week. It went from pending to sold, down substantially from the week prior where we had 12, and was a low for the past 8 weeks in terms of new closings. When I look on the last 4 weeks of closings on a week-by-week basis, this last week we kind of clocked in at 21 homes have closed over the prior 4 weeks, which is just almost a low for the past 8 weeks, almost matches a low for the past 8 weeks, and down from 27 the week prior. Median sold price and days on market for the sold listings, you can kind of see where that is tracked. We got up to 550, was a high here about 6 weeks back, and then it really dropped down to the 460 range for about the past month, and then this last week kind of popped back up again to an average or a median of 508,000 for these most recent 21 sales. And then days on market for the solds, you can kind of see we started out at 53, kind of went down to 31, and then it's kind of gone back up again. This last measure was about 59 days of average market time again for these most 21 recent solds. And then finally, we'll look at weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is the weeks of inventory. You can see we had a high of just under 19 weeks of inventory about 7 weeks back, and declined a bit from there. We reached a low of 12 weeks of inventory 2 weeks ago. This last week popped up a little bit back up to just under 14 weeks of inventory. So, a little over 3 months of inventory based upon the, current supply and demand, or active listings and sold listings. And then sale price as a percent of the original list price. You can see we've had a low of 90% and that got back up to about 90, a little under 97%. And about the last 3 weeks, it's kind of slid back down. This last measure came in at just about 93%. So about a 7% discount off the original list price is kind of where the most recent homes have been selling in Newberg. So hope that update has been helpful for you. If I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My number is 503-680-2065. And as always, I really appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we'll see you on the next video.